is Arlene from Adelante with Arlene. I've done many blogs, I think, about impatience. Maybe I have, or maybe I haven't. But all I could say is that in all our lives, there's always a portion of our lives, a part of our lives, where we happen to be impatient people. New York people tend to be very impatient because New York is a very fast-paced city. I have had the advantage of being able to live in Chicago, to also have spent time in other cities in which I have been able to realize that I don't think there's any faster paced place than New York City. And so when I go to all these other places, there is a sense of, and it takes time, that I need to adapt to the ways of that city, which are never going to be as fast as New York is. And I tend to be that way in other aspects of my life, as many of us. When I am desiring something, wanting to reach a goal, wanting to get somewhere, wanting to have something in my life, I grow very impatient. And while I do know in prayer how to be still, there's still that craziness that's going on inside of me that just every day has to turn it over to God and say, okay God, if it is thy will, okay God, I have to learn how to practice more patience in that given situation. And I, through all the readings and all the things we hear in life, continue to tell myself this, that good things do come to those who wait patiently. And we need to believe even when things are at their worst, when we see that things around us don't change. Once we have the courage to step out and we believe and form a new mindset, and stop dwelling so much on the negativity, and form a new mindset when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to marriage, when it comes to career goals, it's only then when I invite God into that, to those things in my life, to those places where I need to have a new view because I'm growing impatient or I'm seeing things in the same way, that I tend to either be able to accept certain things of my life that are not going to change, but I have to change the way I react, or that I can finally begin to attract an experience and walk in a newness to succeed, an ultimate joy. You know, that nothing in life has to become so boring or so monotonous, that we can't reinvent ourselves. I don't mean like, something so drastic. Look, sometimes a hair color change, ladies, helps. Like, and a haircut could change your life. And sometimes we have experienced so much negative relationships, as believe me, I have. And in this time and day, the social media networks, while it is a fabulous tool, it also has stopped many from having good communication skills, or from men being a little bit more, yes, forward and courageous and bolder on a one-to-one basis in regards to communicating. And they're doing everything through texting and hiding behind a screen and just a whole lot of horrible things, men and women alike, I'm pretty sure. But when you invite God in, when you just sit still and say, God, I need to change my view on this, something just starts to happen. Something new starts to happen within you. And all of a sudden, every day can become better. It can become more exciting. It could become more full of life. So what do I say to you? Is good things do come to those who wait patiently. Whenever we choose impulsively, we usually pay greatly. Whenever we spend years of being bitter and having one view or mindset on things, we just get exactly what we always got. So, be patient. Seek the Lord. Open your heart to new possibilities. As I always say, guard your heart. Guard not with the walls that are up. Guard with an armor of wisdom. Don't step out impulsively. Think before you speak, and think before you take that step. This is Arlene from Adelante with Arlene. Sigue adelante. Sigue adelante with God.